Jim Edwards here for the MMA Latest Daily, and today guys we're of course all still talking about UFC 193, Holly Holm defeating Ronda Rousey. Now of course I left you all my immediate thoughts following that event yesterday, a matter of minutes after it happened, but one of the questions being asked me all day was, how did this happen to Ronda Rousey? Now there are a number of different factors we can look at here. Firstly, let's look at the fact that Ronda Rousey's mother wasn't with her during fight week or on fight night itself. We learned very early on last week via Emma Challenge of MMA Latest News and the Australian Fight Network that her mother wouldn't be travelling to Melbourne. You look back at Ronda's previous fights and her mother has a massive proximity to her during fight week and during the fight night itself. Ronda obviously looks to her for a lot of support and she wasn't there this time in Melbourne. Did that factor in? Perhaps it did. Or was it the fact that her coach, Edmund Tarverdyan's been making a lot of press recently? The fact that Ronda Rousey's mother's been disputing his coaching capabilities, and in the last week we've learned that he's been having significant financial difficulties. Did that weigh on Ronda's mind in the cage? Perhaps, maybe it did. Or was it the fact that Ronda Rousey's lifestyle has got totally insane recently? She's a star like we've never seen before in the UFC. She's mainstream. When she's not in the cage or training, she's making movies, she's on TV, she's making appearances in the WWE. It's seemingly never stopping. And did that factor into what happened on Saturday? All those things are things that could have factored in. But what we should all really be focusing on is what we know for certain. And what we know for certain is that Jackson Winklejohn and Holly Holm came into that fight with an excellent game plan that Holly Holm executed flawlessly. Now, Holly Holm deservedly is getting a lot of praise, but I also think Ronda Rousey, a lot of questions are being asked of what could have possibly affected her on Saturday night. I personally think we're much better off focusing on Holly Holm and the way she performed and how absolutely brilliant she was on Saturday night. What do you guys think? Leave it in the comments below, like the video, subscribe to the channel. I will see you later. SYF.